Yo, YouTube, what's up with your boy, Sports and Fitness Rants? I'm back, guys. Click that like button. Subscribe to my channel. Ladies and gentlemen, on my channel, I'm always telling you guys, live an active lifestyle. Make smart nutritional choices, right? Move more, sit less, right? It's not about perfection, but about consistency. It's not about what you look like in the mirror, but about how you feel, right? And I've told you guys that you should get out of your comfort zone, right? As it relates to your workouts. I've told you guys many, many times to get out of your comfort zone. Don't keep going to the gym or going to the park or keep doing workouts that you're comfortable doing, that you know you're good at, that you like to do. You should be doing the opposite. You should always be mixing up your routines, right? Trying to hit your muscles and, train your body from different ways and different angles. And like I said, just putting yourself in different positions. You should always be challenging yourself, pushing yourself, because that's the only way you're going to move your fitness forward, ladies and gentlemen. You're not going to progress if you're doing the same things over and over and over again, right? There's going to be some redundancy there. Once again, that's not going to help you stay consistent. It's going to become boring, right? Repetitive. So there are main, staple workouts and exercises that you should always do. Never just stop doing these things. But you also want to mix it up, and you also want to challenge yourself. So there are many different ways to make a certain exercise more challenging. So I've told you guys, a simple exercise like a burpee, for example, could be made much more challenging depending on certain factors that we add in, whether it's a weighted vest, or the reps, or the time that we're doing this, the intensity at which we're doing it, right? All these things can change, right, the dynamic of the exercise and make it harder for us. You're challenging yourself in a different way. So remember, this is the key. These are the things that you want to think about. Also, it's not just with your workouts and fitness, right? It also has to do with your nutrition, guys, what you're eating. Don't just stay in the comfort zone, eat the same things over and over again. Now, yes, that can be good if you're in a good routine, if you have a good diet going, if you are eating good foods, right? But if you're not doing those things, then don't just keep doing that because you're comfortable eating these foods. It's easy for you to make this stuff. Remember, it's not that hard to make food for yourself, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I get it. We all don't have cooking skills or, a wife at home or, someone that can make things for us, a significant other. I get all of that. But it doesn't take a lot to make some food and have a couple of skills as far as cooking and getting some meals prepared. You don't have to be a chef, guys. I don't know how to cook much. I'm pretty good at doing some breakfast stuff, but I don't have much skills cooking. I'm very fortunate. I have my wife, and I've been my wife for a while, and she's a very good cook. So like I said, I'm very fortunate that she's able to, give me a variety of different things in different ways. Not everyone has that luxury, and I get that. But remember, try to expand yourself and not to do the same things over and over. Like I said, especially if your diet's not that great, try cleaning it up by adding new foods, trying something different, right? I've told you guys in the past that, there were times where I was like, I'm not going to eat this. And I never even tried the food, but I was determined or I was set that I wasn't going to like it. And then all of a sudden I tried it. I told you about the story about the avocados. I just never thought that I would even like an avocado. Never tried it though. But I was like, nah, I'm not going to eat that. It looks disgusting. It was all mushy looking to me. I was like, no, I'm not going to try that. And then one day I was like, you know what? I'm going to try this avocado craze. Everyone's talking and hyping up the avocados. Let me try it. Let me mix it into some of my foods and try it. And all of a sudden, I told you guys, I ended up loving avocados. It ended up becoming a mainstay in my diet. So once again, I expanded my diet. I got out of my comfort zone, so to speak, and I tried different things, right? Look for colorful fruits, colorful vegetables, right? Try different things, spices, and things like that will add to your foods, will help you, give you other nutrients and things of that nature, man. So remember to expand your foods, to get out of your comfort zone, but not just with your physical fitness routines and the workout you're doing, but the foods that you're eating. Try to get out of your comfort zone and try different things, ladies and gentlemen. That's how you push yourself.